Let's talk about the build-up, though, there. This one is a big one. Soren Viper RKO TTV said he wanted to come into this lightweight division and show that he is not just at his ceiling at welterweight. Tonight, of course, coming in with a loss on his record, had a big opportunity against Lestie in his last fight. That one was just one match or one bout too far too soon. I'm sure he'll want to get that back against Stee at some point. Tonight he has to go up against, though, someone on the other end of the spectrum, someone that is coming into this division, a newish fighter, one fight, one victory. It's Vizzy. So he comes in with a 1-0 record. He says that he wanted his style changed from kickboxer to jiu-jitsu ahead of tonight, so that maybe indicates what he's going to do. But what we know about Viper, the former welterweight champion of the world, is he was undefeated for 3 months. He has excellent kickboxing combinations, but he's also got excellent takedown defense. Vizzy is going to need to be a little bit crafty tonight in order to get his man to the canvas and maybe execute some of that ground game. Fight stays on the feet, though. Viper's got a very good chance of winning this one. His combinations are slick, fast, and lightning powerful. That's back around 6 to 7 months ago. What information do you have for me on him?
What do you mean?
Right, so if I'm going off real life stuff, it was once a flashy kickboxer who came out with like I think it was the 2-touch kick to begin with, and then he hooked someone to death. I forgot who that was against. And then he turned into more of a wrestler, but he wasn't. He's more of like a lower to mid type of guy in lightweight. I mean, he isn't great, but he isn't exactly sucky as well. So
is he a good pick stylistically then against the Kevin Lee, or is this a bit of a crazy pick because of the wrestling of Lee?
It's a bit of a flamboyant pick, really. I mean, I suppose you got a lot of.
Maybe this is not the guy, Vizzy. As you know, sorry, we're going to talk to you about Vizzy in a minute, but Vizzy is not the guy to who you want to maybe go with one of these mean picks against, especially with what he showed in that first fight, but even your PlayStation fight against him. I mean, what do you kind of put as his main attribute for Vizzy with Kevin Lee tonight? As a fighter, not as Kevin Lee, but as a fighter, what is his main thing that you were impressed by when you fought him on PlayStation?
I think it goes back down to like his wrestling. I mean, when I was trying to get like a few of like, you know, just like transitions off, he was able to read them perfectly. He knew what my next step was, but sometimes he just didn't know like where I was going next as well. So sometimes it was a little bit inconsistent, is what I'll say.
At the grappling, at the defense, and he very much did that, and he showed us that in the welterweight division. Tonight, of course, like I said, with a wrestler against him like Kevin Lee, he's going to need to show us it again. And he's done all right so far, but it's that drag there, Soren. Getting him against the cage, and that's 2 times now that he's just effectively yanked him, pushed him to the floor with absolute ease.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you have to use your boxing to open up that wrestling, and that's exactly what he's doing right now. You know, he's just showing all facets of his game, and he just wants to absolutely butcher this smart.
Round 1, though, Kevin Lee takes that one, the wrestling and the significant strikes very much there. And again, you just see in this lightweight division, you see guys come in, you see guys kind of find their feet, and you see guys start to get very comfortable with certain picks. And we've not had someone that's kind of come into lightweight before, Soren, and looked comfortable with Kevin Lee. We've seen kind of sporadic performances from Kevin Lee. Sometimes you see people pick Kevin Lee and they look amazing. Other times you see people pick Kevin Lee and they drop what can only be described as a disaster class performance. So, I mean, if this is his pick and this is his 4-star pick and he can make use of him, then fantastic, because I don't know about you, but I'm not really too impressed with his boxing. Not Vizzy's boxing, but Kevin Lee's boxing as a stat, because I've used Kevin Lee in lightweight before and I just didn't like it. I mean, is it a viable pick for how he's fighting and how he fights on PlayStation, or is there maybe someone better with a wrestling background that he can maybe use rather than going to ground you, pound you, one of those?
Well, for most of the time, I feel like I was controlling him on the ground. I was just trying to get minutes, basically, and I was just trying to make it easy for myself. But, you know, like I said, he was able to, like, deny a lot, and that makes him kind of proficient, but not completely proficient. But right now, he's showing very well that, you know, Kevin Lee, I'm looking at his stats again, 94 top control, 95 takedowns. This is going to be the aim of the game for Vizzy. Yeah, and just
going to really have one of those that kind of not all the time, like he had at welterweight. Is he going to have one of these kind of luxurious kind of kickboxing matches? So Again, he's going to need to make use of his defense and make use of his kind of understanding of, you know, round management to effectively kind of sail through. But again, 2 rounds in, so and that's 2 rounds to 0 to Vizzy. It's 2018.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the takedowns are like the story of this fight so far. I mean, he's been taking down at will, and you know, Viper, that Mark Diakate pick, I have to say it again, that's probably going to bite him in the arse unless he pulls something out of the fire. So, I mean, he has got flashy kicks, he can easily do something like that, but right now I just don't see it. I'm writing his obituary.
All right, well, let's see if we can have another comeback victory. We've had a couple tonight, keep in mind. It's not been easy to do, though, I'll tell you that much. But Diakate and Viper, when this fight's on the feet, he's always got to punch his chance. His pulls are excellent, his combinations are excellent. It's got a great corner as well as Com45 sitting there and giving him assistance. And again, he believes, the Russian, that Viper can still go all the way up in this division and really fight for the gold. And so far, you're seeing his stand-up here. I think if you're, oh my goodness me, the aggression here. If you're Viz, you've got to get him to the floor and get him to the floor quickly, because he was lighting him up there.
Work as well. Yeah, that was a very good whip that he did there, and now he's got the back, and now he's got him controlled. So he knows he's 2 rounds up. He just wants to kill the time by whatever means. If you're looking for an arm triangle just to kill the time, or just any type of sub that will leave you in an unadvantageous position, then yeah, that'll be absolutely ideal for him. As for Viper, you're looking to just get up on the feet and just pressure him like you just did.
Good cardio, good stamina, do you think, or will this be looking not great so far for him after 3 rounds of wrestling?
I think he has shit cardio, to be honest. 90 cardio, 89 chin, 89 body. I mean, very mid, 4-star overall. I mean, you're not looking at anything spectacular, though.
That's fair, that's fair. Now looking to maybe go...
You're fighting at like 50% or 70% before, you need to turn that notch all the way up to...
There you go, a minute left. Here we go then. This is a big one here for Viper RKO, but he's again clinched. Again, big strikes coming on in, but if you're Viz, though, this is the thing as well. If you're Viz, you're 2 rounds up, so you just walk away? Just let him kind of chase you?
Well, you could, but you can do what I did to... I'm not even going to say it. You can just take him down.
He should have run. He should have run.
Oh
He's going to run now. Run away. Oh, he speared him. There you go. On this day, he sees clearly. There you go. An absolute big one there. And that could have been the golden opportunity for Viper RKO TTV, as this one has gone to decision. He survives the scare, does the American. But for me, a clear victory. Round 3.
Judges scored the contest 29-28, 30-27, 29-28, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Kevin the Motown Phenom Lee.
My congratulations to him. He is your winner by unanimous decision, and certainly a dominant performance.
If you're Viper RKO TTV, because again, it's a mentally difficult game, because you come in from welterweight when you look so dominant as a champion and you feel unbeatable. You come into lightweight, you start well. Now 2 back-to-back losses, but 2 back-to-back losses against very, very good players in Stee and also Viz. Viz on the rise, on the kind of factory line towards a potential title shot. He's moving in that direction, and he's got another big win here tonight. Congratulations to the American. A beautiful Kevin Lee performance. Wrestle heavy, and that's what you like to see in that lightweight division. This guy is not playing around. Another big win on his career, on his resume. And